from the West Coast. I'm East Glasgow. This is not my California accent. So I know for many of you, this is not your first rodeo, but there's maybe a few folk in here who haven't been to a burnt supper before.
Aye.
There's maybe even a few poor souls that have never tried a haggis before. And if you're one of them, you've maybe heard some rumours about what we put in it. Some scare stories. But I'm here to reassure you. It's all good. You've nothing to worry about, it's delicious. You're in for a treat.
You're selling it too hard.
So anything you have heard, I want to put it to the back of your mind. It's the haggis. It's just a wee beast, it's a wee indigenous animal with Scotland, about the size of a cat, 4 legs, lives in the Highlands. Its right legs and its left legs, different lengths. That means it can run around the hills really fast, hard to catch. There's 2 different varieties of haggis. One of them's got the right legs longer, one of them's got the left legs longer. So one of them can run clockwise around the mountains, some of them can run anti-clockwise around the mountains, otherwise they try and turn around, they fall and they roll down. Generally very peaceful animals, they live in harmony with each other. There is absolutely no interbreeding between the 2 different varieties of haggis, because that would of course mean that the male of one would have to turn to face the same direction as the female of another, and then he just rolled down the hill. So that doesn't happen at all. So that's the reason you'll never see a haggis with all the legs the same length. So keep that in your mind when you're going to dig in. Forget everything else you might have heard about the haggis. They're a nice wee beasties here. They only get a little bit nervous around burns tonight for obvious reasons. As you can see, poor wee Angus and Hamish here. A couple of the slower ones, I guess. So like that. So we're all hungry. Hopefully I've eased your nerves a little bit. Anyone that wasn't too sure if they're going to dig in or not, hopefully you'll have a taste, because honestly you're in for a real treat. But as tradition dictates, at every burnt supper around the world, many of which will be happening this evening, before we can feast, we must toast this fine beast. So this is the address to a haggis.